Have you been able to wash this thing off yet?
I still got some remnants of it.
It won't leave us.
I know.
Because last week we got
we were supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, but we got caught up with other things. You want to take this one?
No, I could start it off if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So what Danny's referring to is we have these like stamps that we got on our hands because we went to this place. I don't know whether to call it a bar, a club, or because it was neither of those things. It was an ambush, is what it was.
Absolutely. Honestly,
it was
an ambush.
It was a cerebral ambush.
Yeah.
Fucked our heads. We got our heads fucked.
Yeah.
So
I'm still not right.
No one's right. No one's right from this.
Keith was there too.
Yeah.
And Keith had a rough night.
Keith had a rough night. We all had a kind of a confusing night. So anyway, we went to the Ranger game, right? Me, you, Keith, a couple other people, whatever. And then we went to dinner afterwards at this nice restaurant. We went to catch in the city. And it was fun. We had a good time. Had a couple drinks. You know, Danny had a bunch of seltzer.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't drink anymore. You know, diabetes. Diabetes.
Type 2.
So anyway, one of the people we were with, their girlfriend worked at this place. Are we going to say the name of the place?
Maybe we shouldn't.
All right. I don't want to ruin it for any. You know?
Because you want to know why I don't? I want to go back.
Yeah.
Just to see if this is like a normal thing.
I don't. Okay. Anyway, so we went to this place, right? We don't know what we're just going to a place with a group. Oh, my girlfriend works here. We could get in. We don't have to wait on the line. Let's just go. All right. Let's do it. We get in there. It looks like in Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Where there's like seating. There's a bunch of shit going on. There's no dance floor. There's like couches everywhere.
Like antique couches.
Yeah, and like booths, and like there's the smell of weed and cocaine and hookers in the air.
Yeah.
And whatever. So
just bad decisions.
Yeah, it smelled like a lot of sweat and just like child support envelopes that haven't been opened.
Yeah. A lot of subpoenas were flying around in there.
Yeah. A lot of orange envelopes. You know what I mean? So we get upstairs to this like upper deck area, and we're sitting on this couch, and we're looking like out into this space where there's couches and then there's a stage. When we walked in, I don't know if you remember this, but when we walked in, on the stage was a heavy-set woman who was completely naked with paint near her vagij.
I do remember that.
And she was dipping the paintbrush into her baggage.
In her bagage.
Her luggage.
Yeah.
And then painting a painting. So I'm like, all right, we're in a Freemason meeting.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? This is an Illuminati type place.
Immediately, right after that, I was like, I don't think we're getting out of here alive.
Yeah, I started to be like, what did I sign up for? I started questioning the people I came with. I'm like, wait, hold on. You know, what's going on here?
I was literally looking around to just like make sure I didn't lose you or Keith.
Right. And the reason why we started to think like, okay, what's going on here is because the person who brought us there is a celebrity, sort of.
Right.
And is not just like a run-of-the-mill person. So we're like, all right, is this what's kind of going on? You know what I mean? So we're like, what's going on? I also ripped like double shots of Belvedere, which was disgusting, by the way. So I was lost.
I think you farted up there too.
Oh, I definitely farted in there.
And we're talking close quarters fart. Post-dinner fart.
Yeah. Post-dinner.
Organic crispy chicken fart.
Yeah. So anyway, that happens, right? Then the curtains close and we go, that was weird, right? Great music in the place.
Yeah, they did. They played great music.
And there was like bubbles and shit, and like it was cool. And we were drinking, we were dancing, have a good time. And then the curtains open again.
Yeah.
And now it's like a knife throwing party.
Yeah.
Like this dude was throwing knives at like his assistant
But it
or
was
whatever.
like very sexual.
Yeah, I was horny.
Yeah. Like it made me horny.
I was horny too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were really close to each other.
Yeah, we were.
But she was like in bras and panties, and she was leaned up against this like wooden thing,
Like all sexually, like
just sexy,
just fucking throw those knives at me.
yeah. And he did, and he threw him fucking close. Almost took a nipple off. It was right here, and then he started backing up and throwing these like fucking big ass like axes
From like the
Deep.
from like the table
Standing.
of customers seating.
standing on a person's table where their food and like drinks are, and throwing a fucking axe at this chick. It was wild.
That was what, and then she was rotating.
Oh
She was on plywood thing rotating, so she was standing like this, rotating.
no! She was standing still, and they had like wood
Circular.
that was circling her, and then he was throwing it at the wood. If he missed or mistimed it, she was getting a knife right to the fucking face.
Yeah.
It was insane. So that happens. Also, at the end of it, it was weird. Show ends, and they're like, and then they start grabbing each other and making out, and he's grabbing her fucking ass like hard.
Yeah, and then the curtains just closed.
Yeah, I'm like, open them up. Are they fucking? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Go get the painter out here to paint this.
Yeah, keep it going.
So then, we're back to being like, okay, we're having a good time again, right?
Dancing.
So we're like, finally, we're back to normal here. Nope. Curtains open again. Now there's just a dude hanging upside down with a straitjacket on. And we're like, now me and Danny and Keith are looking at each other like, where's we need to go before we get trapped like this poor man.
I was afraid that if we were to try to exit,
We were going to get fucked.
we were going to get fucked or killed.
Yeah.
So the safest thing for us was to stay put.
Yeah.
It was like kids that get lost in a cave. Safest thing is to stay put.
Stay in there. Let Elon Musk figure this out.
Yeah.
That's what we were kind of hoping for. So the guy with the straitjacket starts, whatever, and he gets out of it eventually, right? And he's still hanging upside down, and then this chick comes out, and she hits a button and lowers him to the floor. When he gets to the floor, she strips naked and then gets on top of him and starts riding him.
Yeah.
And we're like, what was that? And like that all happened like really quick, and they started closing the curtains again.
Yeah, they just start after everything. Somebody starts fucking.
Yeah, we're like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
And then they just closed the curtains, and I was like, did anyone else see the riding? No one saw the riding. Just
DJ,
me?
take it away.
It was just crazy.
And then just like hotline bling.
Yeah,
I was just like, wait. Open that curtain. There were people having sex back there.
There's people fucking, and then the curtains were closed. They put on Hotline Bling, and then we'd be confused, like, yo, that was like a little weird, but this song is fire.
Are they fucking?
And then my life was changed forever after that, because the final act of the night.
I don't know if it was the night, but it was definitely our night.
It was fine. It was the act of my life, changed me forever.
Oh my god!
And this is where shit gets real. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. And this whole time, you thought it was weird, but now it gets fucking weird. Okay, we go to this place and we're up there, and now we're like, okay, so this is like they do. It's obviously a place they do variety shows and stuff like this happens.
I still can't believe I saw this.
A tranny.
Yes.
It was a tranny.
A
Trans man. Had fake tits, circular, like hard tits.
Like he got like a boob job in the 80s.
Yeah. Like very hard, very old. I was very skinny and like loose skin, maybe 60, 70.
Yeah. I would say he was in his late 50s, early 60s.
He was very skinny and very like loose skin.
Like gaunty and like loose.
Tits were stretched on their last leg, just like, so he's walking around and he's like antagonizing people and like the crowd or whatever. Then he gets on stage. Or she. I really don't want to fuck that up because I'm really not sure, but you'll know why I'm saying what I'm saying. So she gets on stage and starts doing this. Like faking.
Yeah.
As if she's masturbating like a girl. And we're like, oh, okay. This is that show, right? Mind you, it's 3 a.m. at this point.
Yeah.
I am a lot of vodka deep.
I'm
very tired.
I'm sober as a fucking newborn child.
Yeah.
I saw all of this with virgin sober eyes, by the way.
So then what happens next? At this point, I was kind of expecting this. Strips naked, just like everyone else at this fucking place. That dick is out now. Okay? Guy had a dick on him.
Guy had a fucking dick on him.
Yeah, and it was one stretchy penis.
Yeah.
Because he was jerking it.
He was hard.
He was jerking his penis.
He had a hard penis.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't hard at first.
Yeah, but he got it there.
Yeah, he definitely worked for it.
Fucking jiffy, too.
Yeah, jiffy. He knew what he was doing. Got the magic touch. So this transsexual woman
doing fake like cocaine up there
Doing-
could have been real.
Honestly, I think it was.
I think it was real because of that whole place.
Yeah, it just felt like it was real. But anyway, so she's jerking her dick
On coke.
on coke, and then the unexpected happens. And we're like, where do we go from here? At this point, we're like, this is crazy. Like, we're just looking around like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is a crazy night.
Yeah.
Then he takes the plate of said cocaine and smashes it on his ass.
Lifts his cock up and smacks it on his beehole.
Like this. Like, legs up. I'm not that flexible. Ow! Like, legs are up like this, facing the crowd. Slaps it on his ass. And then a giant red dildo makes an appearance.
Yeah.
And he jammed that shit in his ass.
A good death.
Over and over again. I can't get down from this table. But he started...
Keith refused to look.
Keith
wasn't looking.
A man was fucking his own ass on stage. Oh,
Yeah.
a transsexual woman was fucking her ass on stage.
Their own ass hit her own ass.
Yeah, and
Fucking the shit out of her ass.
yeah, and there had to have been some prep because it went in there pretty convincingly on the first try.
Yes. There had to be some anal plug action going on.
Preparation.
I started hysterically laughing.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is...
I think we all started laughing.
Well, I think that's the point.
Because I was like, there's no way this guy's gonna F his own ass.
And he did.
And he did.
Yeah.
So immediately Keith just looks at me and just goes, we all start fucking dying laughing.
Yeah.
Then it gets really weird. Weirder than that, he takes out like fake blood and starts rubbing it all over his ass and his cock and her tits.
Yeah.
I called her, him, and his.
Yeah, we're flipping
I'm
and
sorry.
flopping. Really, we're not trying to be funny on that end.
No.
Like, we're
no.
just genuinely confused.
Yeah. And he basically like got up and like took a bow with like cocaine powder all over his butthole,
Fake blood. And then, to top it all off, takes like paper towel and wraps it around his dick and then lights it on fire. And then the curtain's closed.
Yeah. The guy lit his cock on fire.
The guy fucked his ass and then lit his dick on fire. Not even 30 yards from me. And then I had to go outside into the real world and just be a person after that.
I didn't sleep that night.
I was so... I woke up the next day like, well, that we...
You want to know? You want to know a strange thing? I'd go back.
I'm going back. It was the greatest night of my fucking life.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I want to see if they could top the weirdness.
Guys, all jokes aside, even though there hasn't been any fucking jokes, this was exactly how the night went. Nothing's been embellished at all. No jokes. It was amazing.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Purely amazed. And I embraced the weirdness, and I think it was amazing.
Yeah.
And I would go back and I'd watch the same fucking show.
The thing I think is, I think both of us went out of our comfort zone there.
Well, yeah. Just a bit.
But a part of it was like, you know what? If I could go through that, I think I'm all right.
You know what it was? It was a combination of so many things. It was like, is this even fucking legal to do?
That's what I was thinking the whole time. And then like a part like when he was fucking her butt. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, but the strobe lights hit. And then I got like scared. Something about the strobe lights made me afraid. Because then I thought like everyone in the crowd was like in on it and was like gonna start doing it to themselves.
Flash mob dildo ass.
Yeah,
fucking.
I thought it was gonna be like some eyes wide shut shit. Like everyone was gonna like start sucking each other's buttholes or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was looking around. I was like, all right, Keith's right next to me. Thank God somebody I didn't know didn't disappear. But I looked up, and you were there, but like you were kind of off to like the left.
Side,
yeah, and I was like, oh God, where'd he go? And then the strobe light stopped, and I was like, all right, I'm safe. And that guy's flaming dick is gone.
Yeah.
I would still go back.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking when I say that. I would easily go back. I thought it was an amazing place, and it was just, I don't even want to say the name of it.
Yeah.
If you've been there, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about. But I don't want to say the name of it because I don't want you to be there if I'm there.
No.
No, I don't want it to be filled to max capacity is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'd rather less people know about it so there's a better chance of me getting in.
For sure.
You know, because it was that
Pretty
good.
exclusive place.
Very
too.
exclusive place, yes.
Like you can't just get in there.
Yeah, it's very hard to get or it's very expensive too.
Yeah.
But my God, it was quite the night.
I think we talked about that for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
even more.
I literally every 20 minutes, like we would, like after we left, we went out a little bit after that as well. And like every like 20 minutes, we'd be like, yo, someone fucked their ass on stage tonight. Like we saw that happen, dude.
And people cheered.
Oh, yeah.
People cheered. We were dying laughing. I didn't know if it was. That was the only thing. My defense mechanism was just to laugh.
You know what it was too? When like you're saying like people cheered. I cheered.
Yeah.
Give it up for him.
That guy really like that thing immediately went up his butt too.
Yeah, that thing. His butt ate that thing. Yo, it was amazing, guys. I promise you, none of this is made up. Like this is
Not one sentence, word, syllable is
nothing,
fake.
Nothing. I try to say that to my friends too before I tell a story, and they're like, "Just tell a story already," because I keep going. I promise you, none of this is exaggerated.
No.
Even 1%.
Not at all. Not one bit.
Not even the plate.
Nope.
It was a plate of conch. Hey, conch.
Yep.
Almost choked there. But yo, what a fucking night.